Hi everyone, this is Kevin Vollrath, CMEP's Manager of Middle East Partnerships, based in Israel, Palestine. You may have heard about this past weekend's assault on Gaza that the State of Israel waged primarily against Palestinian Islamic Jihad, but which resulted in the deaths of nearly 46 Palestinians in Gaza. It was the worst escalation of violence in the region since May 2021's 11-day exchange of bombs and rockets. Here is what you need to know. Over the past several months, Israeli defense forces have conducted a series of arrests in the West Bank in response to and to allegedly preempt attacks by Jenin residents against Israeli civilians. Palestinian Islamic Jihad threatened to retaliate if Israeli aggression continued. And on Tuesday, August 2nd, Israel restricted road access at the Eretz and Kerem Shalom crossings, two of the main ways to enter Gaza, blocking movement of people and goods into Gaza. This led to a shortage of fuel for Gaza's sole power plant and restricted power over the weekend. The violence escalated further last Friday when IDF soldiers attacked Islamic Jihad leadership, killing their two top commanders. IDF dropped bombs throughout Gaza, causing terror throughout and injuring at least 360 people, according to Gaza's Ministry of Health. Gaza suffered 446 casualties over the war, including 16 children and many civilians. Though there is debate regarding whether any of those casualties were the result of failed Palestinian Islamic Jihad rockets, IDF's excessive bombing and disregard for civilian life was clear and is unacceptable. Palestinian Islamic Jihad launched approximately 1,100 rockets over the weekend, most of which were intercepted by the Iron Dome, and some landed in the sea, others in open spaces in Israel, and some landed in Gaza. No Israelis were killed, and reports claim that between 47 and 70 Israelis were wounded. On Sunday night, Egypt brokered a ceasefire and Israel allowed fuel and humanitarian goods and workers to enter Gaza again Monday morning. Our hearts are with the families of lost and wounded ones. We call on the U.S. government to continue calling on both sides to respect the ceasefire and to insist Israel end its 15-year blockade of Gaza, an ongoing humanitarian catastrophe and act of collective punishment that has turned Gaza into the world's largest open-air prison. Thank you for listening.